South Texas launch site. Getting excited. I just sent an email that I was hoping to send after I heard about RGV aerial photography. Let me know that there was apparently a form that SpaceX needed to have filled out, and to get access, the link to the form, you had to contact media@spacex.com. So, and then they would send you a link, but apparently the form expired on Tuesday at 4 p.m. So yesterday, 4 p.m. was the cutoff date for not only getting the link to the form from SpaceX, but also filling it out. So I just sent an email to SpaceX just in case I could get approval to attend the event here on Thursday night, 8 p.m. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm going to do that night. Maybe I'll just stay here on the side of the road and watch it from afar. But it's too bad I couldn't hear about that earlier. So, Ocean Camera Space Group, everybody. If you know anybody who's waiting on an invitation from SpaceX, and if they didn't know, they had to email SpaceX. The email is media@spacex.com, and they would send you a link to a form, and that form needed to be filled out last night by 4 p.m. yesterday. Hey, Space, thanks, man. Any update on the event? No update on the event. Just here putting in the time to see if anything happens. There's a phrase, the harder I work, the luckier I get. You know, the harder you work, the luckier you get, right? Yeah, Thomas, I believe the road closure is just going to be maybe up there by the build site. I don't believe it's going to come down this way. So the intermittent road closure, I believe, is just to take some equipment from over there at the Starbase sign and move it over there to the build site. I don't maybe think anything's coming down this way to the launch site. Yeah, Dickine. Actually, I rested up at starting at 5 p.m. or so. I ate a bunch of food. I went to sleep. I didn't really sleep, but I did I did lay down, and now I got back up at about 10:30, 11, and I got my stuff together and got out the door. So I got some closed eye time. Also called shut eye. I got some shut eye time. I don't see any drones up here. The things on the lens there are just from the lighting hitting the lens. You can see it moving there. Those are just artifacts from the lens and the light here. It's space. I think it may be about 5 a.m. So in about another 4 hours, I believe, might be the soonest they would lift it. Then they would wait till daylight tomorrow, so it could be another 15 hours from now. So I have no idea when they're going to lift it. But I think the road closure today coming up is from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. So pretty much the entire day is that road closure. Because the road closure, intermittent road closure has already started over there at the built site. I haven't seen any sheriffs down this way, but they're probably going to be moving some stuff from the Starbase sign and maybe just bring it over there to the new, wider, higher bay. Your tripod. Awesome. Space. Hey, Galaxy, Atesh, David. Hey, Space. I'm not sure what the audience here is for India. It's anyone's guess. February 9th, 2022. February 9th, early in the morning, just, I believe, past 1 a.m., sometime just past 1 in the morning, everybody. We're expecting maybe the lift of the Starship later today, Starship 20 onto Booster 4. This would be the first time they lift the Starship on top of the booster in 2022. It did a test fit in 2021. This is going to be the first time for this combo this year in 2022. Hey, I am Ganesh. Yeah, they. I did see some welding up there in the. Actually, up there on the quick disconnect, I saw some welding going on. There are some people up there. I have the Nikon camera with me, and I was just doing some video photography up there at the top of the quick disconnect. There is no glare there on the screen. That's from the lights hitting the lens. But they are doing preparations. They're cleaning up, even up there in the quick disconnects. I got some close-up shots up there with the other camera. I'll be uploading this footage tonight, probably, if everything goes good, when I get back home tonight, like in about 17 hours from now or so. Unless they lift it early in the morning, then we can go home early after getting a bunch of videos and stuff. Yeah, stuck in a rut. Yeah, I did. I'm going to stay here the night. Thank you. Lift activity by 10 a.m. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I went home earlier around 4:30 yesterday afternoon, and I actually downshifted, and I went to bed, kind of, and then I got up around 10:30, and I got back out this way. So. I did get some rest, and I should be probably laying down here in the back of my truck. I might do that soon, and just keep the live stream going, but chill out for a while. That's what I'm thinking. I was gonna live stream with a Nikon. I might just have to take recordings and upload later, because the laptop wasn't turning on for some reason, so I'm not sure what that is about. I will keep trying with the laptop. If I can get that going, then I'll be able to stream with the Nikon. If not, then I'll just have to record and upload later. But I will be, if that's the way it turns out, I will be recording in 4K, 1920, 1080, 1920 pixelation. My laptop's not turning on for some reason. I disconnected it from over there at the remote camera site, so it has been working, running for over maybe closer to 48 hours or so. But it should turn on. I also have the ability to relocate to over there at Jim's, Cosmic Jim's. I could go over by where he's parked and get a different shot. So right now we're looking at if you can give me some feedback, we're looking at the benefit of this location is we'll be able to see it when it lifts off the ground. We'll be able to see that Starship lift off the ground from this spot. And we're going to be looking at it from the side. There's two other kind of shots that I can get. I can get a shot from the dunes where we'd be looking straight at the tower. We would see the whole over-launch mount, and so it would be straight on. We wouldn't so much see the lifting of the Starship from that angle. Possibly, we might be able to see it, but and placing it directly on top of these booster from over there at the dunes. That's something that's a shot I could get. So I'm considering that. And there's another shot I could get from over there at the tank farm where I live streamed last night. So that would be more of a 90-degree to the tower. And we would potentially right now be looking at the Starship in between the chopsticks from over there. So I don't know if I'm gonna just get some shots randomly and then in addition to the live stream, or just stay put here and do a live stream. So if anyone has any thoughts about that, let me know. Because I can leave this live stream going right now and go around and take a couple different shots or figure something out. I could just keep it simple, stay here and use both cameras with different shots. You know, that's stuff I've done in the past. Just stay in one spot and do 2 different cameras at the same time. At Liberty, just getting started here. It's going to be maybe a long day, another maybe 17 or so hours. So, or 15 hours, or it could be shorter. But maybe sometime today they may lift the Starship onto the booster there. And I'm just here early, doing a live stream for, because there was an intermittent road closure is scheduled for this morning, starting a little while back. At it's 1:44 in the morning here, Central Time. So they started that intermittent road closure at 1 a.m. until 9:30 today in the morning. It's going to be that road closure, and the second road closure is supposed to start at 10 a.m. So half-hour break there, and then maybe start another road closure. So they did cancel yesterday's road closure. It never happened. And maybe they'll cancel today's road closure. Not sure what's going to happen today, but I am present and accounted for to see if anything happens. I'm gonna lower the tripod. Hey, no enemies. Starting to get cold, and I'm gonna lower the tripod and get out my blanket and lay on the truck bed here. All right. Yeah. Jasmine cosplay, nice. Space. Does Elon come to the site often is the question. Well, I would say to that, I would maybe more so to the build site than to the launch site, or I hear the SpaceX building is just over there at the build site. The Starbase building is where I believe they spend a bunch of time over there, but I haven't seen them here only maybe twice over the last 11 months. I've seen them twice at the launch site here. Hey, no, thanks. I am moving it forward here, no enemies. I'm moving it forward, you know. I'm not comfortable, but I am moving forward. Moving it forward, that's for sure. Yeah, good night, yeah. Yeah, I'm preparing for the long haul here. I'm preparing for the next maybe 10 hours. I'll go down a little bit more with the tripod here. There we go. Sorry about that. Apologize. That's good. That's a good height. Okay. Dre next. Dreo next. Nice. Nice. James Bond with this. Jasmine cosplay says. Good. There's a bunch of James Bonds, which da-na-na, da-na-na, da-na, da-na. Is that that one? Dun 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 dun. Something like that. Which James Bond one are we talking about? Cool, man. Thanks. Yeah, I don't know if any of you, if some of you didn't hear me earlier. I heard just this morning, early morning, after RGB aerial photography was here, and he told me there was a form that needed to be filled out, and to get a link to the form, you had to email SpaceX for the link for media form to fill it out, so to possibly be able to attend on Thursday. So and that form expired yesterday at 4 p.m. So I didn't know about the email, I didn't know about the form, so I did just email SpaceX after midnight this morning, asking for permission to attend the Thursday event, but I may have missed the boat for that Thursday invitation only event apparently, so we'll see, but that's what it looks like right now. The photographers that have been saying they got permission to attend apparently knew about the form, and they didn't tell me about the form, so anyway. Aerospace fan, thanks. Yeah, nice. Well, thank you. Thanks, Anonymous. Thank you. Space Cadet Jimmy, thanks. But Aerospace, thank you so much. Good stuff. Yeah, I did email twice over the last 5 months, asking for permission to attend the event through LinkedIn and also another place. So I haven't emailed this media@spacex.com email. I didn't know about it, but I have tried to contact them at other times. So I did send an email just before restarting this live stream now to that media email. So we'll see. See, it's kind of interesting. A series of events happening here. Jose, no, they did not catch the Starship yet. They have apparently put it in position to lift the Starship, but they haven't lifted it yet, and it hasn't flown yet either. So they haven't had the opportunity to catch it. If any of you are subscribed to the YouTube channel here, I did post a message in the community chat here earlier this evening. A pretty interesting video by David Adair. Yeah, no enemies. So you might check out the. Thanks. So no enemies. Yeah, I'm gonna be here no matter what. Kind of in the same position I'm at, or in this area, general area on this side of the road, and I'll be covering it as best I can. You know. Thanks, guys. Yep. But I did post a link to a video by David Adair earlier or later last night, or early this morning. I don't remember when it was, but yeah, last night I posted it, and it's a good video. You might check it out. So I was thinking one question would be, has Elon ever heard of David Adair, and would he ever attempt to build a magnetic fusion containment device to power a rocket to go into space? Because David said his magnetic fusion containment only lasted for 3 seconds, and it went 100 miles up there into space, and then landed about several hundred miles away in Groom Lake. So, and then apparently he's been developing that rocket ever since in 1971 when he first launched it. And he has, this is from, I believe, a video from earlier this year. He has modified it to bring it up to speed for today's current technology. So it's a more improved version of the, I don't remember the name of the rocket that he developed, but it was a magnetic fusion containment powered by a little bit of plutonium, I believe. He said if he could have launched it for 5 seconds instead of 3 seconds, it would have gone into orbit and would have been continued on out into space. Space asks if Elon plays a very important role in the development of Starship. I would say yes. Starship is what it is, and it's doing what it is doing because of Elon. And there's no, he is the main reason anything is happening with Starship. So, yeah, 100%. It's his company, everybody. It's his company. Elon's company, everybody. Yep. All right, I'm gonna go get my blanket out. I'm gonna put my other shoes on, and I'll be back with you shortly. In about in the next 5-10 minutes, I'll be back. All right, so I'm gonna plug in my microphone. Just a moment. But in answer to that question just now, Elon is intimately involved in every aspect of the Starship and this SpaceX project here. This is kind of his one of his biggest projects, and everything else, all of his money, kind of everything Elon is doing of this project here, because Tesla is a business he does to make money, to support the Starship thing. Everything Elon does apparently is to make life multi-planetary, and in order to do that, he has to make money in all the other businesses to pay for what's going on here at the launch site. So he is tracking this probably minute by minute, day by day, and he's aware of everything that's going on here. So yeah, Elon is 100% involved in this every day, probably. And I believe he hired everybody here that's on site. So well, we got a good spot here, and I'm getting comfortable here. Yeah, I got a cushion and blanket and everything. So, in the back of my truck, in the bed of the truck here, and just chilling out, watching the day, everybody. Pretty awesome. See what's going on here. Hey, Darth Bong, nice. Okay, looking at the site here, I don't see any change of anything. I'm just sitting up to take a look at the chat here, see if anything's changed. It is a chilly night here, that's for sure. Hola de Chile 1. Yeah, Bill, the road closure I believe began at 1, and but it's intermittent road closure, and I believe it's only for over there by the build site. I don't believe it's for this area down by the launch site. I believe the road closure is only for moving stuff over there up by the build site. So that's what I can say about that. Hey, Space Cadet. Awesome. Yeah, they haven't done any directing of anybody here at the launch site. We've been able to go anywhere we like pretty much so far. Yeah. I got you. $8.48 in the UK. Awesome. Awesome. It's at 2:49 in the US here in Central Standard Time at the launch site. You can see it right there against the booster. The spaceship is right in front of the booster on our side of it. Yeah. It's between the chopsticks. I don't know if I've mentioned it on this show. There's a thing on YouTube, a big study they did long time ago, and they named it Universe 25. So if you haven't heard about that Universe 25 study, look it up on YouTube or on Google. Very interesting study. They made a video about it, and very educational video actually. So if you haven't seen anything about the Universe 25 experiment, check it out. What I can tell you, Bill, is that we don't live in a, I don't know, anyway. Yeah. The more power to you, Bill. Thank you. Bill, what I do remember is that there was a member of the public here who got injured a few years ago or several years ago and sued SpaceX for, I believe, around $20-something million. So SpaceX lost that lawsuit and they had to pay out quite a bit of money. So I don't know how friendly they are with just strangers here in the public who take video of SpaceX, because I'm sure every which way people are trying to rip them off of money. So it's nice to have a lot of big, grand, beautiful things to say that SpaceX could do, but just realize that everybody's trying to take money from them, and yeah, they're probably doing the best they can to keep it together. So if you'd like to send money to the photographers, I encourage you to donate to the channel. But as far as asking SpaceX to pay every photographer and give them food and housing and everything rest of it, that's living in a dream world. Yeah, there was some type of event. Yep. You're correct. It was a car crash. As far as I recall, they were about to go bankrupt here at SpaceX due to the cost of the Raptor engine production. So I don't think they're in a position to be giving money away to everybody for everything. So. Yeah, I believe the family actually won the lawsuit too, so yeah. Hey John, thanks man. Matt says in the UK it would have been about 300 of their dollars, euros, 300 euros. In the US it's 20 million. Thanks Matt, that was funny. That's funny. Yeah, I believe they did get the money. So yes, that is a yes. They won the lawsuit, and the family got a bunch of money. So. Hey, Ashok, not anytime soon. I'm expecting maybe in maybe 4 or 5 hours from now. So I'm kind of just here on site to be sure I get the shot. See whatever happens. I was thinking the intermittent road closure would be happening, maybe bringing some stuff down here to the launch site from the build site. Because yesterday when I drove home, I did pass by the build site and I saw some things ready to be moved. And but after I took the video early this morning of as I was coming down here this morning, people commented that the intermittent road closure was probably just to move those items over there to the new wider high bay build, from the Starbase sign to the new wider high bay over there. Was going to be apparently for the cranes. The image of the video I took of the pieces that they were going to be moving this morning are apparently going to be added to those cranes over there at the build for the high bay. So I don't know of anything they're planning to take down during the intermittent road closure this morning from 1 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. But they have a 8.5 hour window, and we're already in our second hour here. So all right, so the sheriff has showed up here. The sheriff is a key player when it comes to closing off the road here. So well, Taz, nice to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Awesome, Matt. Watching from work. Hey, Ashok, do you see Ashok, is the umbilical cord connected? If it is, then that just means they're powering the Starship off of something. I'm doing pretty good. Been a rough couple months, but seem to be picking up some speed. We'll see. It is cold outside here, and I have minimal protection from the cold right now this morning. I've been thinking about starting up the truck and getting the heater going. Okay, Ashok says the umbilical is connected to the Well, I know to the booster 4, the umbilical is, but as far as being connected to the Starship, I'm not sure about that. Yeah, Matt, I believe I have unlimited streaming on this phone. Yes. Yep, no problem, man. They didn't need the chopsticks for the booster. They were planning to use the crane for the whole time. So maybe it's just safer to use a crane. So why not use it? Also, they were one consideration for the why they didn't maybe use the chopsticks for the booster is they were doing a bunch of scaffolding work on the tower, And it wasn't really until yesterday that they finished up with the scaffolding above the quick disconnect area. So they'd been doing some work on the tower all the way up till yesterday afternoon. So that could have been a reason why. Ashok, it is currently it's Wednesday morning, early in the morning, and the presentation isn't until Thursday, so we're looking at almost let me see, at least 40 hours from now. So it's not even in your time frame. It's not tomorrow. It's about 40 hours from now. So long time from now, actually. $8 p.m. It's going to be 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, CST, 8 p.m. Thursday evening. Oh yeah. It's 3:13 a.m. right now, Central Standard Time. I got you. Be in the middle of the night for the Europeans. Yep. Yeah. Shok says the booster is heavier, but the Starship will be lifted a lot higher up. Yeah, the Starship getting lifted a lot higher up on the tower. I'm going to try something here with the stream. It might cut out, but I'm trying to get some pictures on the screen to go away. So I'm going to try something here. It didn't work. I have a bunch of options here on the screen, like normal, beam, blush, pop, crush, glow, different ways I can make the screen appear. I don't know how these things came up, but I don't know how to get rid of them either, so it's kind of annoying. I got rid of them somehow. There's a wand on the bottom right, so that's how you get rid of them. Good. I got rid of them. Okay, yeah, those water bags are pretty heavy, right? Yeah, heavier than a starship, apparently. Good. Yeah, that filter settings, Fiskit, I pressed it by accident, and I found out that that was the problem. Thanks, I got rid of it. Thank you. Hey, Camila. Hey, I've got no idea. Sometime in the next 15, 20 hours is my guess. Otherwise, the next 48 hours. Oh. Yeah. Well, Bill, what I've heard is that nobody's been invited, but people have applied to attend the presentation, and some people have gotten the acceptance to attend. So I didn't know you had to apply to attend, and there was a method that you were supposed to apparently send an email to SpaceX media@spacex.com. That's the email. And apparently they were sending people a form to fill out. So people can tell you, oh, I was invited or whatever, but they're actually not telling you the truth. They actually had to apply to be there. And I just found out I needed to apply this morning. So I did send an email about an hour ago, maybe 2 hours ago. But I think I'm late. I think they cut off the application yesterday evening at 4 p.m. Yeah, I don't think anyone's been invited to attend. I think they applied to attend and their application was approved. So A little bit difference in the wording, but yeah. What I can also tell y'all is that NASA delays their launches all the time, so any launch that NASA has planned has no bearing. I mean, we're living in a dysfunctional government here in the United States, so the whole world is in a chaos right now. So any plans that anyone has and anything has to happen because of something else, at least here in the United States, doesn't mean much, because we are in a where we have a lot of warring parties here in the United States, and nothing's going as it's supposed to. So if you think NASA has any real clout on the happenings here in the United States, that's actually not really true. NASA delays everything, including their James Webb telescope was about 10 or 20 years late in launching. So when it comes to NASA and schedules, never mind the United States government, you can't always take it to the bank when they give you a date. Space Cadet, thank you for the support, man. Or lady. I'm not sure if it's a guy or a lady, but anyway, awesome, man. Space Cadet. To the moon, to the moon. Space Cadet is actually I am you. Awesome. I am you, Space Cadet now. Awesome. Good stuff, I am you. Thank you. Oh. Actually got the sheriff here parked facing out of the launch site there on the left. It's kind of interesting. That's not usually a spot they park. Awesome, Camila, thank you. $10 by PayPal. I'll check the email later. Thank you so much. Hey, show. Thank you. I would say SpaceX is one of the best things that's happened for the people here in the United States, and also for the planet, you know. I don't know about for the government, because I actually think the United States government and many other governments around here on the planet actually have much more advanced technology than what SpaceX has here in the public sector. So I don't think SpaceX is necessarily helping the top levels of government, but I do maybe for the more ordinary public-facing aspects of government. Yeah, this will improve the point-to-point transport of the military and maybe a lot of other things in the public sector. But as far as the government relying on SpaceX technology in the upper echelons of the government, no, they have much better stuff than what SpaceX has here in the public sector. So. But Camila, thanks. I will check the emails later, and everybody, so thank you so much. And Space Cadet. Okay, Ashok says, I could send you XRP. Can you share a wallet address and a tag? That's an interesting thing. XRP is a great crypto. I don't have access to my wallet right now. If I could send you I can reply to a message or something. If you send me an email or something, I can send you an address that way. Thanks for the offer. Martin says the word is a shift change at Starbase around 6 a.m. So briefings, equipment checks, probably a 10 to 11 lift earliest. Yeah, it could be a little bit earlier. Sometimes they do lifts in the morning around 7 or 8. Once the sun rises, they can do a lift as early as they want, you know. But if they're waiting on a road closure, then it would be at least 10 a.m. I don't know if they need a road closure to lift the Starship, but maybe they do. Maybe they do. Yeah, the road's still open, yeah. What I can say as far as the government and all that kind of stuff, and I'm more of a free market person. I'm not into like a bureaucratic government or anything like that, because the government is just made up of people. So If you want a ruler, you can have rulers, but I'm more into the private business and let the people take care of themselves. So I'm not into a lot of government oversight. I actually don't believe. I believe we're better when we take care of ourselves. So. We just had a big election about a year ago here in the United States, and a lot of people couldn't even agree that the election turned out the way the people voted. So a lot of people were debating whether the results that apparently officially came out were correct. So, and we had the same issue about 5 years ago here in the United States as well, where there was debate about whether the election results were accurate. So we have a lot of issues even with the basic voting here in the United States. So I don't know if there's any there's a lot of things that happen, but they may not necessarily be voted on by the people. So there's a lot of stuff happening here in the United States, and I believe every other country on the planet, where the votes will come out and be 49 to 51 or whatever whoever controls the machines want the voting to say, but then that may not actually be what's coming out actually by the people in the polls. So the polls are all around the United States and around the whole globe here, maybe controlled by a few people and manipulated by them to make more money, and also to sell products, sell fear, but also to sell stories and sell newspapers, so, and to get themselves into control and power. A lot of things that happen here on the planet are about control and power over other people. So it's a sad state of affairs, but it is actually probably one of the major truths here in politics on the earth, that there's a lot of people that steal and take what's not theirs, and also fake the results of elections. So, and that's just on a public stage. Never mind everything else that happens besides that, all the fake stuff that happens and all the scheming and the lying that happens. So I don't like to talk about it just because it's not something pleasant to be talking about, but just to be honest and real, there's a lot of fake and dishonest stuff that happens here, not only in the United States but everywhere on the planet. So yeah, Simon, the SN20 is being hugged, I believe. I don't know if it's actually been connected or not. So as far as trusting the government, I would say that the people in charge, who have apparently been put into place by the public, are not actually necessarily people who have been put into place by the public. They may have been put into place by people who altered and adjusted the polls and the voting systems and everything else, so, or killed a bunch of people. So a lot of the people who are in positions of power may have taken it through nefarious means. So, and that's probably been going on forever. So that's just the state of life here on the planet Earth. So. It's nice to believe that we live in a just system, but again, remember that there was a general here in the United States that said war is the norm. War is the norm across time here in the United States. War is the everyday situation, and peace is the aberration. Peace is not normal. We normally have
we're normally involved in some type of war here as the United States. Somewhere on the planet we're at war with somebody, and it's very rare that we ever have peace. So it's actually peace, which is not actually something that a lot of people like. We actually like war. So when you have those kind of people running the show, that's not really a good thing. So yeah, Martin, they put the arms on the Starship. I guess the last thing we were looking at yesterday when I was live streaming, I ended the live stream around 4:30 or something like that in the afternoon. Later that evening, yesterday evening night, I saw an image. Must have been by NSF, or maybe it was by Lab Padre. They had the Starship had been maneuvered or embraced by the catch arms. So that's where we're at right now, in that position where maybe it's being ready. Maybe it's ready to be raised, but they haven't done the raising yet. But they have put it into position. So it seems. Hey Martin, I think there's a good chance that they will lift today, yes. Hey Samira, welcome to the channel. Not sure what they're going to do, but they don't tell us what they're going to be doing. So it's just a wait and see. We just going to wait and see. If I knew what time they were going to lift, I'd go home and then come back when they were going to lift it. But I don't know what time they're going to lift it, so I got here early. So. Yeah, Samira. Yeah, I plan to. Yep. Plan to stream until they lift it. Yep. Yeah, I don't believe they will lift it during the presentation. I think they don't leave things to the last minute. They like to just get it done as soon as they can. You know, I believe a lot of people are working here and they don't want to get fired. So if they can get it lifted before the presentation, then you know, when your boss is watching you, you don't like to do work while your boss is watching you. So if you can get the work done before he shows up, then you look a little bit smarter than if you're there and you're fidgeting or something, and the boss gets pissed off and he fires you. So you want Elon to be happy, and you don't want him to be looking over your shoulder while you're doing something for the first time, you know. So. Yeah, we got a low entry fee here at Ocean Cam. I think it's $1.99 to be a member, and that does support the channel. So you're welcome to check it out. Jim says the next big project for space date. I'm not sure, Jim. That's a good question. Yeah, I wouldn't have expected they would have put the pins on the chopsticks either, but there was a gentleman here named Chris last week, and he showed me some pictures he took of the chopsticks with the pins on the chopsticks, and he showed me how they kind of rotate into position, and then they would be going into the holes on the Starship, just on the top flaps there, the Starship. So yeah, that was the first time I saw that the chopsticks had the pins and the pins weren't on the chopsticks. So that was a big surprise to me as well. Yeah. So it's 3:42 in the morning, guys. So sunrise here is about 7:15 or so, around 7:15 in the morning. So in about 3.5 hours would be sunlight. Fred says the pins currently are lined up for insertion, but haven't been inserted yet. Thanks, Fred F. Thank you so much. Yeah, check the sound. Somebody here is saying they don't have any sound, so just let us know if you hear any sound. Simon. Yeah. Okay, sound is good. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so space, there is a, just underneath the flaps, the upper flaps on the Starship, there are some holes up there, and they are apparently going to use the chopsticks to lift the Starship. So there are some pins on the black chopsticks that will be put into the sides of the Starship, just underneath the top flaps, and they'll lift it with those pins on the chopsticks. There's a bunch of people up there on the quick disconnect. Buenos dias. Hey, target, pigeon, nice. Nice profile name. That's a nice one. Target pigeon. Nice. Angelo. Awesome. I'll get the shot up there. It's gonna do it. It is cold here this morning though. Let me get this shot here. Just a minute. There's a bunch of people up there on the quick disconnect moving around and doing a bunch of work up there. So I got some shots with the other camera already. That light is just a reflection, those lights. But there's a bunch of activity up there in the quick disconnect tonight, this morning. Space. The wide bay, the new higher, wider bay, it's going good. I passed it coming here this morning and also leaving last night. They got it going on over there. They're still doing the work day by day. Making progress. Let me put that light on another light so we won't see it. There we go. That's a neat trick. Just put the two lights on top of each other. Everything just takes time, space base. Everything in good time. It'll happen. I got you. Maybe there was some issue with the quick disconnect yesterday, huh? Interesting. They just announced something on the loudspeaker. I couldn't hear what they were saying. Something about the orbital pad. Okay, Okie Doke 201 asked about the methane tank area. No, they were doing some excavating yesterday in the methane tank area. Hi, Malenka. And they were doing some extra digging over there. So they're still preparing that area. I believe they're going to put down a bunch of wire mesh and probably concrete that over. And then bring in the, once that is concreted over, they will bring in the two methane tanks that are over there at the build site down to here, maybe in the next couple days or next week or something. So they're going to concrete that over next to those two white methane tanks over there already on site, and add a few more to the site here. We got some vehicles coming down the road here. I will zoom out a little bit just so we can see this. We got one of these coming in and a couple other vehicles coming in right now. Yeah, they have two more tanks already. Yeah, yes. We just got a bunch of flatbed trucks coming in. All right, so this has a bunch of wood on it, which is used for moving and lifting stuff. Got another flatbed coming in as well. Yeah, still in progress, okie dokie. Nice target. Steel cable pulley system. Good, good. Surya, chopsticks are driven by like a winch, a big red winch at the bottom right of the tower there. Very big winch. I don't know if they're going to be doing any decorating, but they are definitely moving things around to make it a nicer, more open space here. Sure. Well, they had some flatbed trucks that they moved in. One of them had the wood planks, another one was just empty, so they may be moving stuff out. I'm not sure what's going to be happening here, but a bunch of trucks just moved in with a purpose, so they have something they're working on doing right now. Starting to have a lot of vehicles coming in right now. So. Yeah, Space Cadet, thanks. Let me zoom back in a little bit. Okie dokie, I'm not sure how they did it, how they moved the chopstick into position. I'll zoom out too to get a wider shot here at the site. But I'm not sure if they moved the Starship into position or if they lifted the chopsticks and lowered it over the teeth. Maybe someone else here knows how they did that and let us know how it was done. If anyone saw last night. "15 minutes away from ship proof." Oh, that would be great. Sebastian says that was the announcement on the screen here. Apparently, something away from 15 minutes from now, so we'll see. I'll mark the time, right? So it's 3:55 a.m. Oh, apparently the Starship was moved with the SPMT. I got you. Martin also says that as well. Thank you. Space Cadet as well says that. All right. Yeah, I know. Okie doke 201. Yeah, I know. This is the prime spot, that's for sure. I've been in this general area for almost a year now, so I know kind of where the good spots are. Yep, thanks. Yeah, work is 24/7, Jim. Yeah, they've got 4 shifts, I believe, here at the launch site. So 4 different rotations of people that come through here. I don't know what that means actually. I don't know what ship proof means. I'm not sure. I laid down a little bit, Martin. I got about 3 or so hours of just laying in bed. Yeah, it could be a pressure test. I'm not sure. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be weird to be doing a pressure test now, but maybe this is their earliest opportunity, so I'm not sure. Your guess is as good as mine. There's something very large moving here on the site. Very large piece of something is moving. I'm not sure what it is. I'll zoom in if we get a better shot of what it is, but something very big is moving around right now. I'll zoom in on that black thing when we get a better shot of it. Looks like they're going to place it onto this truck here, this flatbed truck. So whatever it is, it's pretty big. Yeah, I can zoom. I can zoom right now. I'll zoom. Okay, we'll get that shot. Zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. Balloon bar, huh? I'm not sure what a balloon bar is. Pretty interesting. Maybe they will back up again with that truck. Here we go. Is that the balloon bar, everybody? First I'm hearing that word, but oh, water balloons. Great, good idea. Thanks, everybody. Cool. Get to see that when it leaves the site here. That'd be nice to see. A lot of light here. We got, yeah, it looks way bigger, huh? Yep. Kind of hard to see with so much light coming our way. And look at it this way. Yeah, I believe that was about 220 tons. I believe the weight of the water bags during the last of the tests there. About 220 tons. Hey, Space, all I can tell you is we know as much as you know, so you know as much as we know, so there's nobody feeding us any information. We're just kind of a community here. We look at what's going on and we say, well, this looks probable. Yeah, nobody actually knows what's going on here. Hey, Elena. Just some chit chat here. There is also a Helena. There is maybe a balloon bar that they're moving out right now. Yeah, later last night they put the Starship in between the chopstick arms, but that's the situation so far. They haven't done any lifting of the Starship yet or anything, so. And it is cold out here this morning. Yeah, no briefing session, that's correct. Yep. Yeah, Martin, I believe they can move it forward and backward, yeah. Yeah, they've been clearing the area since yesterday, making space on the site here for whatever. Yeah, I've been out here this morning, several hours, yeah. I took down the remote camera too. I have the Nikon camera here with me. I haven't been able to turn my laptop on this morning, but I can record with the Nikon though, even if I can't get my laptop started for some reason. Ocean Camera Space. Ocean camera.
Ocean.
Yeah. All right, it's coming out the gate right now, everybody. Let me get this shot. Here we go. That was it, everybody. That was it. Very quick. Went by quick. That was the spreader bar, I believe, for the balloons that they had. Yeah, it did have pins, Camila. I saw that as well. So maybe go back in the stream, everybody. Take a look at that. I'll do my best once this show is over to maybe later add some timestamps. If anyone knows what the timestamp was on that, that was around the, see what time frame that was. That was 184 minutes and 38 seconds, so about 183 minutes into the stream here. So yeah, it is 4:08 a.m. Helena. Yeah.
You gotta be lucky to see it the first time.
Thanks, Camilla. I got you, Helena saying. So the 4 a.m. in here is like Helena watching over at from Australia at 4 in the morning as well. So wow, Helena. I feel you there. That's a good point. Good point. I've been here since like March of last year taking videos, so.
March of last year?
That's right.
Oh, wow. Man, you're going live.
Yeah, that's right.
We just came down with it online.
Yeah, cool, cool.
In fact, we were at the beauty arm. Right at the very top of the booster.
Oh, wow, okay, nice. Awesome, awesome. All right, we got something else coming by, everybody. Let's see what this is. All right. They just moved out some big pieces of equipment. Probably opened up a bunch of room there. It's kind of odd that they have a like a red ribbon here on the ground. You can see it there in the back. Kind of goes from the left to the right. They've moved a lot of cranes and other stuff that was in the way over here out over the last almost 20 hours here. Since yesterday, they were moving stuff all around here on the site. There were a lot of lifts and cranes here just on this large parking lot now, and it looks pretty nice. It looks pretty good. They did a lot of work here over the last 24 hours to make this clear. I'm not sure what that red tape signifies, but they've got it there for a reason. All right, there was just some type of horn. I know we were hearing about 15 minutes until some type of thing with the Starship, right? Well, we may be on to that 15 minutes now. They just did they're doing some type of horn going off right now. And that a lot of times means a lift or something is happening. I'm not saying the lift of the Starship, I'm just saying that's like one of those stand clear kind of things. So we'll see what happens here. You think they're going to lift the Starship?
About 10 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's going to be some tests.
Okay.
Raise it.
Oh, okay.
Come back down.
Okay. All right, I'll get in position there. Cool. Well, I rested last night around like from like 5 till 10 at home in preparation for this morning. So for whenever or whatever happens, you know.
How long have you been out here for tonight?
Since 11:30.
11:30.
Yeah. Yeah, Nikon, and this is just an iPhone. Yeah,
Okay.
but I can zoom with this. But I can zoom with this too. Not so good at nighttime though. So
You have binoculars?
no, yeah.
I was gonna ask if you see any man out there at the QD arm.
Oh yeah, I can see up there. That's I got a good shot. Let me get that shot in here.
The lens is moist.
Oh, so I was wondering what the hell's going on. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah, I got some good shots earlier of the QD arm, but yeah. I don't usually shoot at nighttime, so I'm not very experienced at the nighttime shot. Okay. You can let me get it up there. It's a 125 zoom, so thanks for the
The water droplet is listening to the view.
yeah. Let me I can put it on the lunar. I can put it on the moon view too. Let me try a few things. Let me see if I. Oh, that was the moon. I had it on the moon. Maybe this one here. This is which part of the QD you want to see?
Oh no, I was just curious if you can see any man up there.
Oh yeah, earlier I was seeing some guys up there.
We were up there ourselves.
Okay. Okay, there was I was seeing over. I saw someone's. Well, let me make sure the
There you go. That's
let me auto zoom it. Yeah, it's on auto. Okay, let me put it on
the
manual.
lens is still moist.
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Okay. Yeah, it's still a little moist, but I can zoom out a little bit. Light there. Yeah. I don't see anyone right now.
Yeah, that's where we were at.
Yeah. Okay. 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 Cool. Yeah. I don't see anyone right now. I did earlier though. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So the time here, everybody, is 4:20 a.m. Everybody, how about that?
Timing, huh?
Yeah, good timing.
What's your YouTube channel, bro? You got one?
Yeah, Ocean Camera Space. OCEAN, Ocean.
Space,
CORP.
space camera?
Yeah, Ocean Camera Space. Yeah. Yeah,
You're live right now.
yeah.
You ever film the scaffold building for night shift? Morning to day shift gets the finish.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I haven't done much night shift, but I could do more if you think I should.
Did you see scaffold builders working inside the QDRs?
Earlier I did. I got some photos earlier. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I can
No, not really.
if you want to see I can
Yeah.
okay, let me see. I mean, yeah, no. That's cool. Okay, I think this one maybe. Oh, that's not it. That's not a play. Here we go. Okay. I got some videos and I got some images. Let me see if this plays. Let me see. No, I'm not bringing it up. Just a minute. Let's see. Okay. I thought this one was a video, but let me see if it plays. It may have just been a photo. Yeah, I got some stuff, but anyway.
Draws a lot of attention, huh?
Yeah. People are interested in this stuff, so.
A little boy is on the side that I work on. I'm just a subcontractor.
Okay, right.
It's pretty cool.
All right. Yeah.
Do you post on that Facebook page?
I do. On YouTube. I don't normally play stuff at night. I don't normally. look at the videos on here, but I'll record them. I did 4K imagery of with this in video of that QDE place, and that's pretty cool. So.
It's really like this weather. It's worth a shot.
That's right. This,
We're out there staying busy, so we can justify being out here in the weather.
right.
But, I mean, you're pretty stationary.
Yeah, that's right.
To be out here in this weather.
I could have brought more covers or something today.
It's pretty interesting, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. This over here. Get the shot again.
Considering staying a little longer waiting for married. Should be out here for
Boca Chica gal?
sure. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's about 10 or 12 feet up.
Is it up now? Oh,
Well, the chops is
yeah.
all based off of that.
They haven't moved though, have they? Yeah. I can move in. Let me zoom in. Okay, so here it is. That was the video took a little while to start up, but that is the some guys moving up on the QD earlier.
That's us. Yeah, they asked to, they cut a 10-inch pipe.
Okay.
Trying to put some fences in it.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
It's, sometimes it's complicated because we're working right next to the cables. Those cables, when they move with the wind, they
Oh.
get really close.
Okay. Right. Okay.
They haven't even,
I'm probably going to upload one of these. I got 2 shots. One is in a higher quality in 4K, so I'll upload one of those 2. I don't know if you wanted to check it out another
Yeah, I
time.
want to, yeah.
Tonight I'll be uploading it tonight.
only they should get some. We do like 80% of the work because we got more, less people.
I get you. I get it.
We never see ourselves out there.
But as long as there's people out there, they're not going to rise yet.
Oh, okay. I got you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll check out, see if there's any.
People are going to stay up there.
Okay.
They're monitoring everything. People that have radios are out there watching.
Everybody, there's a lot of moisture here tonight. Good night, guys. Yeah, you too, man. So everybody, we may be seeing the Starship going up slowly soon. I'm not sure, but it is a possibility that they may be doing some minor lifting of the Starship now. We'll see, but there's a chance that they may be doing that sometime this morning. I have a picture of the I've got a close-up shot of one of the arms for the catch arm. So seeing it. Check out the lens here. The lens looks good. Okay, stay warm, right? Yeah, cool.